My name is Kristen Caldera. I'm in the advertising program here at TXST. My major is advertising with a concentration in digital media. I'm also getting a minor in studies in popular culture, and I plan to graduate in May of 2022. I'm from Austin, Texas, and what drew me to Texas State was I always had a passion for creating and for graphic design. I wanted to take a more business approach to that because I thought that would create a more stable environment in my life, and so I thought I created kind of the best environment of going into the business kind of category, but also combining a creativity that I've always had. For my major, I chose advertising because I've always been a creative kid, and I thought advertising was a good way to combine both business and creativity in terms of how do you talk to people and sell a product when we see so many advertisements every day. How do you kind of capture someone's attention in these like brief little moments, essentially? I think what I've enjoyed most about Texas State is the sense of community that I found here. I found when I came here as a transfer student, I was very alone and felt cut off, but as I've grown both in my major and in my social standing, I found great clubs and people that make me just kind of makes Texas State feel more like home and not just a university I'm attending. My favorite class would have to be advertising campaigns. What I like about this class is that we've basically started from nothing and in a very brief window of time created an entirely full-fledged creative plan in terms of looking into the media, the strategy, looking into different creative plans in terms of do we want to go on social media or Facebook or Twitter and stuff like that, and just kind of presenting it at the end of the year for a client to really make it seem like we're in a business setting. One project that I'm currently working on is with my partner. We are doing a project for a company called Imperfect Foods, where we need to create 3 print ads, 2 digital ads, and a 15-second pre-roll video. So right now we are just going through, I'm doing the copywriting, he's doing the art directing. We've definitely learned as a skill to kind of have this quick turnaround of how to brainstorm ideas, starting from scratch and making sure it's fully fledged into a long-term campaign. And so definitely we've learned kind of this, you need time to incubate your ideas, think on them, and then finally have a way to execute them instead of just leaving it all for last minute. It never works. I have learned that in my 4 years at Texas State, if nothing else. After graduation, I think I'd really like to see myself still kind of working in either social media or for an advertising company as a copywriter, just to improve on the skills that I think I've learned here at my time at Texas State.